Park University volleyball team hits the home court with some pent-up energy. The Buccaneers are set to serve and spike at Cal Park in the East Valley against league rival second place St. Catherine. It's the Buccaneers going for their third conference win live in the East Valley in Arizona, right here on the Buccaneers Sports Network. Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Joe Paqueno. Park University, led by interim coach Sean Close, looks to rebound after losing to first place Westcliff Friday night on home court in 4 sets. The Bucks with little time to think about the loss as second place St. Catherine makes a stop in the desert. The Firebirds had won 5 straight before losing to Benedictine in 4 sets last night. Park University armed with outside hitter extraordinaire All-American Amanda Janovich and the calming force in libero Hattie Patton and a bevy of star power across the way. Firebirds come in calm, cool, collected, and confident, led by super sophomore Addison Metz, leads the Firebirds with over 200 kills. The Buccaneers have never lost to the Firebirds, winning all 6 matchups as they look to keep that streak intact. Of course, never know what could happen when 2 rivals go at it. Starting lineup for the Buccaneers, of course, led by the junior All-American. Number 1, Amanda Janovich. Number 2, make that in the second spot. Number 9, the middle blocker, McKenna Bussey. Number 10, the OPP, 2-time all-conference player, Miranda Bacon. Number 14, the sophomore setter, Annika Wallace. Middle blocker, the freshman getting some work, number 27, Mallory Turner. And the outside hitter, freshman extraordinaire from Springtown, Texas, Rayleigh Druxman. And stepping in shortly will be the calming presence for the Buccaneers in libero, Hattie Patton. Buccaneers have played a fierce schedule, upsetting number 19 Oregon Tech and losing to number 11 Concordia in the Raider Volleyball Invitational at Southern Oregon to start the year. Bucks 4-4 in August, 5-2 in September. Opening league with a loss at La Sierra. One the team feels it should have won, but way too many unforced errors led to a 4-set loss. The squad bounced back with wins over Antelope Valley and Providence Christian before losing last night to Westcliff in 4 sets. Talking to Coach Close, he said, once again, unforced errors were our downfall. Make no mistake, Park University loaded with talent. Upperclassmen galore, led by Janovich, and of course, Miranda Bacon, with an influx of star power and young talent like freshman outside hitter Rayleigh Druxman. The team to Park University harness the focus, control the unforced errors. And if they can do that, this team has the ability to go a long way. Firebirds playing great volleyball, winning 5 of 6, led by veteran coach Erin Leha Martin in her 3rd season. Firebirds 8-9 overall, 4-1 in the ever so tough Cal Pac conference, including a big win over Embry-Riddle. And Addison Metz, the outside hitter, the sophomore, will lead that charge. Number 4, with over 200 kills, just extraordinary. This team has a bevy of talent, and they have played a very tough schedule. St. Catherine with losses to number 23 SAG-U, number 3 Marian University, and number 19 Vanguard University. So St. Catherine comes in well aware of the history between these 2 teams. They have never beaten the Buccaneers, but on this road trip, the Firebirds got one monkey off their back by beating Embry-Riddle for the first time. So now they look to make history here at Cal Park. Now, talking to Coach Close about this matchup, he says about the Firebirds, they like to play their own style, but he's not focused on what the Firebirds are doing. He wants his team to be focused on their execution and limit the unforced errors. And he said, If they do that, they'll have an excellent opportunity to pull this one off. The squad on its home turf at the beautiful Cal Pac facility. Just an incredible facility in the East Valley. The court, gorgeous. Big screen. And the ladies will take center stage in just a matter of minutes. Now, coming up, we'll get the PA announcements as well as the national anthems. And then we'll serve and spike right here as these rivals will go at it yet again. Park University, 9-6, 2-2 in conference. St. Catherine, the Firebirds, 8-9, 4-1. And if you look at the conference, so tough with Westcliff leading the way at 5-0, Benedictine 4-1, St. Catherine 4-1, Embry-Riddle at 3-1, La Sierra at 3-2, Providence Christian at 3-3, and Park Gilbert right there at 2-2. So make no mistake, regular season is paramount for Park University because the winner of the conference regular season gets an automatic bid to the NAIA postseason as well as the conference tournament winner. So only 2 winners from the regular season and the postseason tournament go on to the national playoffs. So the national announcements are about to take place. Make that the PA announcements and the national anthem, and we'll let the announcements take place with the national anthem. And we'll be back for some live volleyball in just a matter of minutes right here on the Buccaneers Sports Network. welcome back to Bell Bank Park as the Buccaneers, Park University, getting ready to take on league rival St. Catherine for an early afternoon Cal Pac Conference showdown. We talked about the starters for the Buccaneers. Now we dial in for the Firebirds. Leading the way, number 1, Sakura Pangilinan, the freshman outside hitter. Number 8, Taylor Finley, the sophomore libero. Number 11, Rachel Holmberg, sophomore middle blocker. Number 12, Mackenzie Cumbie, the setter. Number 14, Cassandra Orozco, the sophomore middle blocker. And number 16, Mackenzie Nutting, the junior middle blocker, OPP. Both teams on the court, and once again, Park University has owned this rivalry. 6-0 lifetime. And St. Catherine well aware as these two teams about to square off. Beautiful day here in Mesa, Arizona. Sunny and gorgeous. And absolutely a gorgeous facility here at Legacy Fields and Bell Bank Park. Tremendous athletic facility. Volleyball set up in this corner with youth basketball going on all around us. Right now the focus for the Buccaneers is to forget about last night's loss to Westcliff, one in which numerous unforced errors was their downfall. Coach Close talked about that. This team has to lock it in. If they can maintain its focus, cut down on the unforced errors, this team has got the ability to go a long way. Firebirds coming off the loss last night to Benedictine, stopping a 5-match winning streak. And the Firebirds won the coin toss. They're serving it up on the back end. Firing that right side, dug out nicely by St. Catherine. Knocked across. Hatton on the back end in the middle. And good work by Hattie Patton. And gets Park University going in the right way. So a quick 1-0 lead for Park. Now on serve. St. Catherine gets it over. Hattie Patton right there, set up nicely, right side, and that one is boom from that right side, and that is a big-time winner by Rayleigh Druxman. The fabulous freshman delivering from that left side, and a 2-0 Park lead. Serving it up, Amanda Jonovich. And we talked about the forced errors, make that the unforced errors at the service line. So Camille Harvey now going to work for the Firebirds on serve. Rips it across. Druxman right there. Right side, Druxman blocked at the net. And that block is good by Mackenzie Nutting. And we are knotted at 2. Nutting, 6'1", from Temecula, California. Back on serve, Camille Harvey. Ready to let it fly. Knotted at 2 apiece in this first set. Harvey gets it across. Druxman set up on that left side. And Miranda Bacon is blocked. Coming up big was Sandra Orozco. And a 3-2 St. Catherine lead. This one just underway. Both teams getting out the early nerves. Harvey whips it across. Druxman digs it out. Set up in the middle of the court. And Harvey eaten up. Good work in the middle of the floor. Nice return by Mallory Turner. And this one knotted at 3. So Hattie Patton, the opportunity. Patton rips it across on that back end. Set up nicely by the Firebirds. Dug out well by the Bucks on that back end. Little bump over, and that bump over is a pretty one. Great work by Miranda Bacon, and sometimes it's not all about power. Sometimes you just got to have some finesse. And Bacon finds that soft spot on the floor. Hattie Patton going back to work on the serve. Park with a 4-3 lead. Rips it across. Harvey in that back end. And this one is knocked out of play. Pangilinan cannot get it back across. And a 5-3 Park University lead. Patton, the calming force at libero for Park University. Nice serve across. Harvey in that back end, set up in the middle of the floor. Blocked at the middle of the net. Worked out right side. Druxman looking for the soft spot. Harvey gets it up. Attacked on that right side, but here come the Buccaneers. And that one right in the middle. And delivering was McKenna Bussey. Bussey bringing it, and a 6-3 Bucks lead. And Hattie Patton delivering at that service line. Patton fires it, and this one goes long. And that's one of those unforced errors Coach Close talked about. Have to be able to limit those. Stepping in to serve is Caitlin Bussey, freshman center. Bussey dug out nicely. Set up on that right side. Harvey at the net. Worked in that middle by Bussey, and Bussey fires up a winner. Bussey skying and delivering. And a 7-4 Buccaneer lead. Coach Close working that bench, working that rotation in a big way. That's Melissa Blocky coming in. The senior from Chandler, Arizona, gets it across. And a good net. Make that a good serve that ate up Taylor Finley. And an 8-4 Park University lead. Blocky fires it across. Dug out by that back end of St. Catherine. And a lack of communication by Harvey and Pangilinan leads to the point. And those are the kind of mistakes that a coach like Aaron Leah Martin hates to see. Just giving away a point. Blocky fires it. Harvey in that back end. Set up and blocked at the net. A combination platter as McKenna Bussey was there, along with Maggie Scranton. And a 10-4 Park lead. Blocky on a nice service run. And we got a timeout on the floor, so Park capitalizing on some good service runs by Hattie Patton and Melissa Blocky, jumping out to a 10-4 lead. And on the other side for the Firebirds, some miscommunication on that back end led to a point falling in. Coach Aaron Leah Martin in her third season. Squad had won 5 in a row before losing to Embry-Riddle last night. They've played 3 top 20 teams this year. They're battle tested as far as Park University. The team really come on in the month of September, 5-2 overall. It's Coach Close talking to his team and trying to harness their focus. And so far, the team taking care of its home court, jumping out to a 10-4 lead. Appreciate you dialing us up on the Buccaneers Sports Network. Joe Pequeno here on the call from Mesa, Arizona. Bell Bank Park, gorgeous facility. Riley Druxman on the court, as well as Maggie Scranton. McKenna Bussey in that middle. Blocky fires it across, almost 8 up. That St. Catherine back line, but in the middle, getting it across for the point, Cassandra Orozco. So here come the Firebirds. Annie Nugent from Oceanside, California, fires it across. Dug out nicely. Set up to the middle. Blocked at the net. Saved by Park. Worked by the Bucks on that back end. Orozco's there, fired, and that point drops in. Addison Metz, the big hitter, delivers. And Addison Metz, the team's leading killer, 208 kills coming into this one. Nugent fires it. Bumped out by Drucksmann. Just knocked in the air. Knocked across by Scranton. That back end of Park, setting it to that left side. Good dig out by Park. Knocked across and blocked at the net, but this one in favor as Drucksmann. Too much power. An 11-6 Park lead. Back on serve, Rayleigh Drucksmann from Springtown, Texas. Good save by 21 net violation. Tyler Dart, so point in favor of Park and a 12-6 lead. Another quality serve. St. Catherine keeps it alive. Right side. Knocked on that left end. And the point in favor of the Buccaneers. Amanda Jonovich skying and delivering. Jonovich overcoming an early wrist injury. But Park gives it right back. 13-7. Firebirds going to serve Sienna Cumbie, the sophomore out of Buckeye. Spent some time at South Mountain Community College. Rips it across. Dug out nicely by Drucksmann. Trying to set it up with Sienna. Make that Melissa Blocky to no avail. 13-8. Sienna Cumbie back on serve for the Firebirds. Cumbie. Hattie Patton is there. Set up and just dumped across. Great work by Blocky. The soft touch in the middle floor finds the open spot. And a 14-8 Park advantage. McKenna Bussey will fire this one up. And this one goes out. So Park gives it right back. Substitutions for the Firebirds stepping in. Mackenzie Nutting, powerful force on that court. Stepping in to serve. McKenna Clugston. Clugston gives it right back. And for both coaches, that has to be a source of frustration to earn the point and then an unforced serving error to give the opposition another opportunity to go back on offense. Annika Wallace, a sophomore from Gilbert, Arizona. Rips it across that back end. St. Catherine bringing the heat from that right side was the Firebirds. Another block. Good work on both ends. And this one knocked in a big way. And it's Amanda Jonovich skying and delivering. And a 16-9 Park lead. Annika Wallace. Harvey in that back end. Firebirds just get it across. Hattie Patton setting it up in the middle. And bringing it with a ferocious effort was Mallory Turner. And the lead now 17-9. Mallory Turner in that middle. The freshman from Sutherland, Oregon. Harvey worked in that right side. And this time a thunderous hit by Addison Metz. And now he's 17-10. Park advantage. Taylor Finley, the sophomore, goes to work at that service line. Fires it. Dug out by Drucksmann. Set up nicely. Right side. Little knock across by Jonovich. And the winner by Sukera Pangilinan. Now a 17-11 Park advantage. Finley fires it. Hattie Patton digs it out. Worked in that middle. And Miranda Bacon knocks it right through the trees. And an 18-11 Park advantage with Jonovich going to serve. Jonovich fires it across. Camille Harvey digs it out. Right side. And that's a big-time thunderous hit by Mackenzie Nutting. And an 18-12 Park advantage. This one. Back and forth on serves. As Camille Harvey, the libero, fires it. Dug out by Druxman. Worked in that middle. And Bacon long on the return. 18-13. Harvey trying to bring the Firebirds closer. And this one is out. So 19-13. As Hattie Patton, part of numerous Buccaneer victories, with an opportunity. Harvey, that back end, worked in the middle, right side, little bump over, and Pangilinan with the point. 19-14. Substitutions. Tyler Dart stepping in. Orozco in the middle of the floor. As well as Pangilinan. Druxman digs it out, set up on that right side. Druxman with some power. Good work by the Firebirds, blocked at the net. Harvey digs it, set up in that middle of the floor by Orozco. Set up by the Buccaneers, and bringing it was Bussey. And the Bussey has delivered the goods at a 20-14 Park advantage. Substitutions. Maggie Scranton now on the floor. Riley Druxman in. Bussey in that middle. Hattie Patton. Jonovich. Blocky on the serve. Harvey digs it out. Set up in the middle. Orozco try to bring it right side. Power from that left hand by Scranton. Jonovich. Violation against St. Catherine. Point in favor. And a 21-14 advantage for the Buccaneers. Melissa Blocky fires it. Camille Harvey right there. Worked by the Bucks at the net. They were in perfect position. And Firebirds right into the net. And a timeout called by the Firebirds coach, Aaron Leha Martin. So the Buccaneers have come out with authority. Starting fast, building a 12-6 lead. Now leading 22-14 with an opportunity to take this first set. The team with vast experience, tremendous veteran leadership, and Amanda Jonovich, Miranda Bacon, Hattie Patton, as well as an influx of talented freshmen. And so far, excellent first set by the Buccaneers. Looking to bounce back from last night's home loss to Westcliff, one in which unforced errors was their downfall. Firebirds coming out of that timeout, looking to regroup. On the floor right now for the Bucks. Bussey, Druxman, Scranton, Hattie Patton, Jonovich, and Melissa Blocky. Blocky on the serve. Dug out by the Firebirds. Block at the net, and this time it's in favor. Tyler Dart with the winner. Now 15. Make that 22-15. Going to serve, Annie Nugent, the redshirt freshman. Nugent fires it up. Patton on that back end. The big left fires it up. And Maggie Scranton, the southpaw, fires a winner, 23-15. Drucksman on the serve and gives it right back. And that's a painful one, just coming off a nice play by Scranton, finding that open spot on the floor. Sienna Cumbie, a sophomore from Buckeye, Arizona, looking to make some noise in her backyard. Dug out by Bussey, worked that right side, and that's just a powerful hit by Jonovich. Lightning laser from that left side, and a 24-16 Park advantage. First time I've had an opportunity to see Amanda Jonovich play, and she can get up there and she comes to power. On the serve, Gabriela Morales, the senior, with an opportunity. Morales gets it across. Harvey digs it out. Sit up on the left side. Betts working that back end by Drucksman. Saved by Park in that middle. Harvey. Betts again, and Betts. And that one is out. And that first set in favor of the Bucks, 25-16. So the Buccaneers come out with some focus, some energy, and some determination. Fought off a couple unforced serving mistakes and take the first set 25-16. Timeout here from Bellbank Park. You're watching Park University take on St. Catherine right here on the Buccaneers Sports Network. We welcome you back to Bellbank Park, where the Buccaneers of Park University storm out for a first set victory, 25-16 over St. Catherine. And the Buccaneers setting the tone with 15 kills in that first set. Quality hitting at 44%. Good combination of resiliency, some toughness, and bouncing back from a couple of unforced service mistakes. Once again, the Buccaneers have never lost to the Firebirds as these two teams exchange sides. And make no mistake, early in the season, but every match counts. The conference winner of the regular season gets an automatic bid to the postseason tournament, and the conference winner of the conference tournament gets an automatic bid to the national tournament as well. So no match can be taken lightly. So we are seconds away from starting this second set. On the floor for the Buccaneers, Jonovich, McKenna Bussey, Mallory Turner, Rayleigh Druxman, Miranda Bacon, and Jennifer Lauer. Lauer, a senior from Tempe, Arizona, just one of the numerous star setters on this squad. Coach Close has that advantage. He can call a number and they all deliver. Hattie Patton, the libero, stepping in. Patton, that libero who did an excellent job on serve, as Lauer will let this one go here as we begin the second set. Lauer. And Lauer, right off the bat, gives it right to St. Catherine on the unforced service error. So Camille Harvey, the junior from Long Beach, fires it up. Patton digs it out. Lauer and Miranda Bacon from that left side. And that Bacon sizzling and tasty. We are knotted at 1 in this second set. On serve is Jonovich. Jonovich fires it up. Harvey digs it out. At right side, Patton, excellent work. Druxman, and Druxman fires it long. And a 2-1 Firebirds advantage. Mackenzie Nutting stepping out, stepping in. Haley Murray, the sophomore OPP. Caitlin Busby on the serve. Dug out by Druxman, and just a nice little bump across by the Buccaneers. And we are knotted at 2 apiece. So some strategic moves by the Buccaneers as Kenna Bussey steps in. Bust parked right in that middle block. Patton on the good serve. Camille Harvey. Little bump at the net. Good work by Park, and Bacon fires it up, and Bacon gets the point. So a 3-2 Buccaneer advantage. Hattie Patton fires it across. Harvey trying to dig it out, and this one goes way out of play. And a 4-2 Park advantage. Hattie Patton, Jonovich, Lauer, Druxman, Bussey, and Bacon on the court. Patton fires it. Dug out, and in that middle, and dug out on the other end. Druxman working that back end. In the middle, Orozco fires it up, and Jonovich could not dig it out. And a 4-3 Park advantage as the Firebirds go back on serve. Sienna Cumbie going back to work on the service line. Good crowd on hand watching these conference rivals go at it. Lauer setting up that right side. Bacon brought the lumber, and the lumber chops down the Firebirds on that play. 5-3. Scranton steps in, as well as Melissa Blocky. Blocky so good at the serve, looking to expand on the 5-3 lead. Harvey in that middle, right side, and that's a big time block. Combination block by McKenna Bussey and Maggie Scranton. And a 6-3 Park advantage. Blocky worked that back end. Camille Harvey just trying to get it the other way. And good work by Addison Metz. Metz uncontested, skying and delivering. And a 6-4 Buccaneer lead. On the serve, number 24, McKenna Clugston from Murrieta, California. Gets it across, Drucksman, set up in the middle, firing it, McKenna Bussey. And the bus stops there, 7-4 advantage for the Buccaneers. Drucksman from Springtown, Texas. Fires it right into the net. Coach Close watching that one. Knows this team has got to be better than that. So now it's the Firebirds with an opportunity. Annie Nugent. Worked in that back end by Drucksman. Set up in the middle and blocked out of bounds. And coming up big was McKenna Bussey. And an 8-5 Park lead. Gabriela Morales, the senior, with an opportunity to do some damage. Morales, good serve. Finds the middle of the floor, almost ate up the Firebirds. Worked that right side. And that one goes in favor of Maggie Scranton, the southpaw, blocked and the net and fired out of play. So a 9-5 Buccaneer advantage. Morales with an opportunity. Morales right into the net. Another unforced service error. Now a 9-6 Park advantage. Stepping up to serve, Taylor Finley. Finley, Patton digs it out, worked in that right side. Scranton fires it up. Southpaw bringing the heat. And a 10-6 Park advantage. Stepping in, Jennifer Lauer. Blocky stepping out. Miranda Bacon back in. Lauer will go to the service line. Sean Close working his roster in a big way. Camille Harvey. Great work by Drucksman in that back end, but unfortunately too close to the net as Lauer could not dig it out. 10-7. So the Firebirds hanging around. Firebirds coming off a loss last night to Benedictine. Harvey. Patton digs it out. Lauer right in the middle. And Taylor fires it up. Good work by the Firebirds. Blocked at the net. And saved. That's hustle and sheer will right there. And that's a big time boom by Mackenzie Nutting, the junior. Firing it up. And the Park lead is now 10-8. Harvey going to work on that back end. Staying busy. Drucksman, Lauer, right side, Jonovich, and Jonovich fires up the winner on that right side. 11-8. Park University. That Buccaneer bench on its feet and fired up. Jonovich rips it across. And this one out of play. So the Bucks allowing the Firebirds to hang around with some unforced errors on serve. Caitlin Busby with an opportunity for the Firebirds. Patton is there. Lauer sets it up. Drucksman. And Drucksman skying, flying, and delivering. A 12-9 Buccaneer advantage. McKenna Bussey stepping back in. Lauer, Drucksman, Bacon, Jonovich. Patton on the serve. Patton working that back end. Here come the Firebirds and the winner from the right side. Tyler Dart fires it up. Ada Bacon at the net. And a 12-10 Park lead. Substitutions. Addison Metz stepping back in. On serve, Sienna Cumbie. Cumbie, the serving specialist, getting a lot of opportunities. Cumbie fires it. Druxman. Bussey. Bacon blocked out the net this time. Point in favor, as the big body of Addison Metz was there. The lead is now down to 12-11. Serve fired across. Druxman digs it out. And this time it's Bussey. High flying for the point. And a 13-11 Buccaneer advantage. Substitutions on the floor. Melissa Blocky goes to service. Maggie Scranton, the big southpaw, in the middle of the floor. Blocky, the serving specialist, ripped it across. Harvey could not dig it out. Ate up that back end. And that is what Coach Close wants to see, that service deliver. And that time it delivers it up in a good way. Blocky from Chandler, Arizona. Right in her backyard. Stoppage on the floor as the assistant for St. Catherine had question for the ref. Now we're back to play. Blocky fires it up. Harvey has to dig it out. Set up that right side. Metz saved by. And they call it a ruling that the ball hit the court. Call that maybe a potential hand violation going against the Bucks. 14-12. Buccaneer lead. McKenna Clugston. And that one is going to go wide and out. So it's a battle of attrition. Stepping on the floor. Ashley Dean, the freshman, worked in that back end by the Firebirds. Good work by the Bucks in that back end. Blocked at the net. Combination of Haley Murray and Aaliyah Starnes. And the Buccaneer lead now down 15-13. Both teams playing through. Annie Nugent on serve for the Firebirds. Violation goes against the Firebirds, so 16-13. And that's the kind of mistake that will drive Aaron Leah Martin, the head coach of the Firebirds, insane. On serve, Gabriela Morales, the senior. Morales gets it across, dug out nicely, and a great hustling effort by Addison Metz, but could not deliver. 17-13. So Morales with the perfect placement and an opportunity to expand on the Buccaneers lead. Morales. Harvey in that middle. Nutting and nutting. Delivers. So the Firebirds fighting hard in this second set. 17-14. Taylor Finley, the sophomore from Clovis, California, with an opportunity. Jonovich digs it out. In that middle, Scranton, so powerful, kept alive. Taylor, Blocky, Scranton, Harvey on that back end, just knocked across, and this one is out. So excellent work by the Buccaneers. Blocky setting up her teammates, and Scranton so good. The big southpaw firing up some heat. And a big point for the Buccaneers. Quality teamwork on that play. Jennifer Lauer on the serve. Lauer, Harvey almost ate her up. Right side. And a big hit by Taylor Finley. Make that Tyler Dart on the outside. It's an 18-15 Buccaneer lead as Harvey works that service line. Dug out in that back end. Pat setting it up. Miranda Bacon. Palm call goes against the Buccaneers. Now 18-16. Harvey fires it up. Worked in that back end. Lauer. Miranda Bacon. And Bacon sizzling. Change coming out. Ashley Dean stepping out. Rayleigh Druxman back in. Lauer. Jonovich. Bumped up. Nutting and Nutting. Flies it out of bounds. Unforced error by the Firebirds. Now Jonovich with an opportunity to keep her team rolling. Good serve, and that's part of the process right there. In that middle, Orozco. Jonovich digs it out. Right side, Bacon. Harvey. Bumped up nicely. Blocked. Combo platter of Bacon and Mallory Turner. And that Buccaneer bench all fired up. And a 21-16 Park advantage. And you got a timeout on the floor. And you got some high-fiving going on in that Buccaneer bench. Some great teamwork on the last couple of points. On the previous point, Melissa Blocky setting up Maggie Scranton so nicely. And then it was Turner and Bacon working together on that front line to secure the point. So 21-16 here in the second set. Appreciate you dialing us up right here on the home of the Buccaneers, Park University, taking on St. Catherine. The Buccaneers have never lost to the Firebirds. And the Firebirds are well aware of that. Firebirds got one monkey off their back the other night, beating Embry-Riddle for the first time. But right now, the Buccaneers swashbuckling on their home court with the 21-16 advantage. Park University with a 2-2 conference record, 9-6 overall. As Jonovich, the All-American, number 7, on serve. Jennifer Lauer, Hattie Patton, Miranda Bacon, Mallory Turner, Rayleigh Druxman on the floor. Jonovich lets it fly. Harvey digs it out. Orozco just knocked across. Patton. Harvey stepped to that left side. And the block goes in favor of the Firebirds. So the Firebirds continuing to fight in this second set, not bowing down. Caitlin Busby on serve. Patton digs it out nicely. And big time thunder by Miranda Bacon. High and hard. Set up nicely by Jennifer Lauer. Lauer, the perfect setup. So Patton, an opportunity. Fires it. Almost ate up Camille Harvey. Worked that right side. Blocked nicely at the net by Bussey. Worked in that middle by the Firebirds. And the advantage in favor of the Buccaneers. Now leading 23-17. Hattie Patton, the super senior. The straw that stirs the drink for the Buccaneers, fires it. almost ate up Camille Harvey. Dazzling effort. And that back end of the Firebirds could not handle it. So set point for the Buccaneers as Hattie Patton on a nice service run. Rips it in the middle. Harvey worked that right side. Good work by Jonovich on that back end. Sipped that left side and blocked a combo plotter of McKenna Bussey and Miranda Bacon. And the Buccaneers take the second set 25-17. So Sean Close talked about his team being focused and limiting the mistakes, and so far the Buccaneers have done just that. Rolling in that second set. Winning the final 4 points for the 25-17 win. So the Buccaneers take the first set 25-16, the second set 25-17. We'll take a short time out here on the Buccaneers Sports Network. You're watching Park University take on league rival St. Catherine live from Bellbank Park in the East Valley of Mesa, Arizona. Welcome back to Bellbank Park in the East Valley of Mesa, Arizona, with the Buccaneers taking on league rival St. Catherine, and so far the Bucs standing loud and proud, taking the first set 25-16, 25-17 in the second set. And Coach Sean Close, his team has brought their A game and they're finishing strong at the net. A kill percentage of .469, 28 kills on 49 attempts. And on the other side, the Firebirds struggling at the net. Only 16 kills on 49 attempts, and that is a big difference so far. Some excellent work, and you can tell the team camaraderie by the Buccaneers, getting some outstanding work by Melissa Blocky and Miranda Bacon at that net. Jonovich jumping lights out, and Hattie Patton playing strong as always at libero. McKenna Bussey contributing big in the middle, and Rayleigh Druxman fantastic. You can't say enough about Maggie Scranton coming off the bench, the big lefty firing up some power. So now the pressure is on St. Catherine. Can they respond? The Bucs up 2-0 and going for the match victory in this third set. Squad coming off last night's home loss against first place Westcliff, one in which they felt they let get away. Unforced errors, the squad's undoing. But here they are, the Buccaneers, removed 24 hours later, loud and proud and playing some strong VB on their home court. So we begin the third set with Sienna Cumbie on serve. for the Firebirds. Cumbie, dug out by Drucksmann, right side, and Jonovich. Net violation, and this one will go in St. Catherine's favor. Not a lot of mistakes by the Buccaneers at the net. As Cumbie fires this one across. Drucksmann digs out nicely, worked in that middle, fired in that back end. Firebirds blocked at the net by Turner. Jonovich bumped in the air and fired up by Miranda Bacon. Bacon cooking. Worked that back end and Cumbie could not handle it. We are knotted at one apiece. Jonovich fires it. Harvey digs it out. Nutting. Patton digs it out. Worked in that middle. Jonovich. Great save by the Firebirds, and Nutting right into the net. And Park goes up 2-1. So Amanda Jonovich coming back from that early season wrist injury and gives it right back, and we are knotted at 2. Talking to Sean Close about Amanda Jonovich, saying that the wrist, there's still very minor issues, but overall she's in really good shape. Drucksmann digging it out. Work to that left side. Drucksmann fires up a winner. The fabulous freshman from Springtown, making her people proud and coming up big. Addie Patton, the libero, the senior, going to work. Patton fires it. Harvey worked at that net, set up. Nutting right there. Nutting powerful from that right side with the winner on the right side of the floor. And we are even Steven at 3 apiece. Substitutions. Stepping in for the Firebirds. Haley Murray on that front line. On serve, Caitlin Busby. Busby rips it across. Jonovich set up on that right side. Jonovich, high and hard. The All-American stepping in. Scranton and Jennifer Lauer. Busby in that middle. Patton on the floor. Jonovich on the floor. And Jennifer Lauer, the super senior setter, fires it across. Harvey worked. Lauer, great dig. Jonovich tracking it down. Park gets it across. Cumbie on that back end. Patton right there. Lauer knocked in the air. Set up that right side. Lauer with the answer. Patton, powerful by Drucksmann. In the middle, Orozco finds the soft spot on the floor. And we are knotted at 4. Great high-level volleyball on both sides on that point. Stepping in, Addie Metz. Stepping out, Sienna Cumbie. As well as Tyler Dart. At serve, Taylor Finley, sophomore. Looking to give the Firebirds the lead. This one knocked into the net. Lauer, right side. Scranton, big time power. Firebirds keep it in play, and Metz fires up the winner from the left side. And the Firebirds take their first lead of this match. Ripped across, Patton's there. Lauer, Drucksmann, and Drucksmann is long on the return. And a 6-4 Firebirds lead. Taylor Finley, and a nice service run for the Firebirds. Dug out nicely, Lauer, Jonovich. Jonovich fires it up. Jonovich, the winner. Such fantastic placement. Middle of the floor, she finds the back end of the court and gives Park an opportunity back on serve. Nets blocked in favor. We look at some of the stats in this one. Miranda Bacon with 8 kills. Jonovich with 5. McKenna Bussey with 6. 7-5, Firebirds lead. McKenna Clugston on the serve. Clugston. Good work by Park on that back end. Scranton could not handle it at the net. And an 8-5 Firebirds lead. Going to work. Clugston. Set up that left side. And firing up Jonovich. High flying. And the Firebirds lead is down to 2. Good knock across as the Firebirds set it up perfectly, and this one goes out of play by Haley Murray. 8-7. Buccaneers. Park digs it out in that middle, blocked. And good work at the net by the Firebirds. Alea Starnes. And a 9-7. Firebirds advantage. Fired up across. Patton, right side. Little bump by Jonovich. Nutting, Patton. Nice setup. Scranton, and Scranton fires it up. The southpaw bringing the heat. And a 9-8 Firebirds lead. On serve, Annika Wallace, the sophomore from Gilbert, Arizona. Rips it across. Starnes gets it across. Patton, Mallory Taylor, and Mallory with a missile. And we are knotted at 9 apiece. Metz gets it across, worked by that back end of the Buccaneers. And Bacon delivers. And now a 10-9 Park advantage. Looking at St. Catherine. And another good serve. This one ekes across, and Starnes in a bad position. Now 11-9. On serve. Wallace doing a good job as Starnes. Net violation by the Buccaneers. 11-10. We got some substitutions on the floor. Sienna Cumbie will fire it up. Cumbie. Patton digs it out. Nice setup. And Miranda Bacon, the miss hit out of bounds. And we are even at 11 apiece. Cumbie. Patton digs it out. Set up in that middle. Mallory Taylor blocked. Patton with the save. Little bump across, and Bacon gets the point. Miranda Bacon, perfect placement. Bacon having a great match. Now with 10 kills and counting. Jonovich with 6. McKenna Bussey with 6. Rayleigh Druxman with 5. Speaking of Jonovich, going to serve. Bacon, Drucksmann, Turner, Patton, Jonovich. Firebirds trying to answer. And this one knocked out of play. Tyler Dart looking for the kill. Advantage for the Bucks. Now 13-11 lead. Jonovich rips it across. Cumbie on that back end. Nutting. Patton right there. Drucksmann worked nicely by the Firebirds. Little bump across. Great hustle play. Good save at the net by Turner. Jonovich keeps it alive. Drucksmann gets it across. Firebirds. Good work by Patton on that back end. And Jonovich hustling up and finds the soft spot for the point. Jonovich, always a force with power. That time a force with finesse. Now with their 7th kill and a 14-11 Buccaneer lead. Firebirds trying to keep it alive. Good save. Knocked in that back end. Patton hustling. Knocked across. Starnes right into the net. And the point in favor. And a 15-11 Buccaneer lead. Timeout on the floor. And if you're looking at that Buccaneer bench, a lot of smiles as this team has played a good, crisp third set. Miranda Bacon, exceptional play, 10 kills in this match. Emmanuel Jonovich, 7. McKenna Bussey with 6. Rayleigh Drucksmann with 5. So, the squad finding its way. Looking at team comparisons. And St. Catherine really hurting itself with the lack of kill opportunities, hitting only .069 compared to the .373 for Buccaneers with 38 kills on 75 attempts. So we go back to live action. Turner, Bacon, Drucksmann, Patton, Wallace, Jonovich on the floor. And this one is out. And that ends a run by the Buccaneers. Now 15-12. Camille Harvey, an opportunity. Drucksmann digs it out. Bacon, Jonovich in that middle. And this one goes into the back of the arena. And Jonovich continues her assault. And a 16-12 Buccaneer lead. Hattie Patton on serve. Patton. Camille Harvey digs it out nicely. Work to that right side. Nutting right into the trees. And the trees of the Buccaneers stand tall. Bussey in on the action. And a 17-12 Buccaneer lead. Patton. Camille Harvey digs it out. Orozco. And Orozco fires it up. Patton could not answer. 17-13. Firebirds trying to force this one to a 4th set. Park trying to end it in 3. Busby fires it. Worked nicely by Drucksmann. This time it's Drucksmann into the net. Unforced attacking error. Those are the kind of plays Coach Close wants his team to avoid. As Busby goes on serve. Dug out nicely by Bacon, worked that middle, and Busby fires it up. McKenna Busby, 18-14. McKenna Busby now with her 7th kill of the match. McKenna Busby in that middle, along with Druxman, Scranton, Patton the back end, Lauer, Camille Harvey, ate her up. Cumbie tracks it down, Harvey just gets it over. Scranton, Lauer to Scranton, and that one is out, 18-15. So stepping back in, Addison Metz. Really been contained in this match. Baylor Buscella on the serve. In that middle, McKenna Busby with the soft placement and a 19-15 Buccaneer lead. Ashley Dean with an opportunity. Dean fires it across, working that back end. Metz, Patton digs it out. Dean, Jonovich, wide on the attack. 19-16. And there's some life on that Firebirds bench. Orozco steps out. Coming in, number 24, McKenna Clugston on the serve. The rip across. Little bump in the middle. Busby. Another little bump across, and this time it's Metz with the winner. Now 19-17. So the Firebirds trying to show some life in this third and push it to a fourth. Clugston, that back end. Lauer, Jonovich, worked out nicely by that back end of the Firebirds. Patton digs it out. Lauer in that middle. McKenna Busby. And the bus does it again. Busby with another kill. Having a fine match. Now with 9 kills. Worked in that back end. Camille Harvey trying to keep it alive. Metz in that middle of Scranton. And Jonovich high and hard. Jonovich touching the ceiling on that vertical. And now a 21-17 advantage. On the serve, Jesse Medlin. Right side. Medlin try to save it. 21-18. Stepping in, Mackenzie Nutting in that middle. Annie Nugent stepping in on serve. We've got a timeout on the floor as checking the score, 21-18, it holds up. Nugent fires it in that middle. Excellent effort by Ashley Dane. Metz, some power. Work at the net by both sides. Net violation, either by Starnes or Nutting. 22-18. Park University with an opportunity to end this 1-3. Annika Wallace will fire it up. Worked in that back end by Park. Nutting bringing the power, and that one is long. 23-18. And Aaron Lea Martin, head coach of the Firebirds, calls a timeout, trying to regroup her squad. And Sean Close and the Buccaneers, after a hard-fought loss last night, one in which they felt they could have had with several unforced errors, put that one away in a heartbeat and have come out with some focus and determination. And as they're huddled up late in this third set, a lot of smiles and focus on the faces of the Buccaneers. The squad looking to end this one in 3. And then the team will go on the road for 3, starting Thursday at Pacific Union, followed by a Friday matchup at UC Merced. And then Saturday, they'll take on Simpson. Their next home match is September 29th as they take on crosstown rival Benedictine right here at Bell Bank Park. And if you haven't been out here to support the ladies, you should. One of the best teams in NAIA, a team that could go a long way, and a team worth getting behind. So Annika Wallace on serve for the Buccaneers, leading 23-18. Wallace fires it across, and this one goes out. So the Firebirds treading water, having an opportunity. Sienna Cumbie stepping in, going to serve, and Tyler Dart, the freshman outside hitter, stepping in. Cumbie, a force on that service line. Fires it. Good dig out in that middle. Taylor, high and hard. And now it's set and match point for the Buccaneers. And the Firebirds on the edge of the plank and about to be pushed into the ocean. Jonovich fires it. Harvey, good set in that middle. Starnes, miscommunication. Jonovich in the middle. Druxman on the power, and Druxman delivers from the left side, and that will do it. The Buccaneers get it done in 3. The final in the third set, 25-19. The Buccaneers, with focus and determination, have now beaten their rival in the Cal Pac a 7th time in 7 meetings. So a great victory for Coach Sean Close and his team after coming up short on Friday against first place Westcliff. And the team answered in such a big way, winning the first set 25-16, the second set 25-17, and the third set 25-19. As we look at some of the stats, Park University, 45 kills, a kill percentage of .384, where St. Catherine struggled. Only 24 kills on 81 attempts, .074. As we look at some individual numbers for your cheerleaders, Miranda Bacon, 10 kills on the day. Amanda Jonovich with 9. McKenna Bussey, so good in that middle with 9. And on the other side, leading the way for St. Catherine was Addison Metz with 7. So now joining me is Buccaneers coach Sean Close. And Coach, we talked about this team off the short time loss last night to Westcliff, and your team put it away pretty quickly with focus, energy, and keeping the unforced errors to a minimum in this one.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty nice when you hit almost 400 on the day. And I know you and I kind of talked about it off the air of, you know, when you're really applying a ton of pressure in that phase of the game, it makes a lot of phases a lot easier. And I think we did a really good job today in terms of serving and really staying aggressive at the net with our blocking as well as with our attacking.
And you kind of talk about the attacking coach, and we've talked about this squad loaded with veteran talent, right? I mean, just loaded, blessed. And your veterans stepped up today. Miranda Bacon with 10 kills, Amanda Jonovich with 9, and McKenna, such a force in the middle. The bus bringing it with 9 in the middle. Gotta love it when you see the veterans just leading the way.
I mean, it's pretty special when you have somebody who, for the majority of a 3-set match, is hitting 1,000. I mean, it doesn't really happen very often, and the fact that she lost that golden ticket, if you will, not hitting 1,000 on a tip, she was pretty frustrated. But still, for her to hit 900 in a game of this magnitude it's pretty special.
And Coach, let's give some more credit along the way. Let's talk about some players that had some valuable moments in this one. Melissa Blocky, who was great at the service line, and you can't say enough about the powerful lefty, and Maggie Scranton, the OPP, just firing some heat from that left side, skying and delivering on numerous occasions. Yeah,
she's very special, and she's on. And the fact that we got her as a transfer was just the icing on the cake. And she's really come, and we've got some veteran experience with Miranda Bacon, and then just to have her come in there and be that just hard swinging lefty, there's just a lot of dynamic ability to go down that line, push that ball deep into the corner. And we really love feeding the ball to her, especially when she's opposite Amanda. It just makes her that much more effective because she's not going to get blocked on a double block very often, and just allows her to swing really hard and be really aggressive the entire time.
And Coach, your freshman stepping up in a big way, Rayleigh Drucksman and Mallory Turner. Mallory was so good in the middle and really just a force on the outside, Coach. And, it has to put a smile on your face and your heart knowing you've got these players for years to come.
Oh, it really does. And we've had multiple conversations with them about just how special we are in terms of the fact that we are so young. We do have that veteran presence for sure with some of our other leaders, but we've got these freshmen who are just coming in and just following in their footsteps and just taking this game really with stride. And we're really excited for the peak that they have and all the potential of this team going forward, and we think we could have something special here.
So, Coach, now you go on the road for 3 games. It starts next week at Pacific Union, followed by UC Merced on Friday, and then Simpson on the 24th. What do you want to see from your team next week as you get ready to pack the bags and leave Arizona?
I think a lot of kind of what we saw today, and we kind of had a conversation before the game started in terms of we saw bits and pieces and spurts of it the night before, but we really wanted to see more aggression at that net in terms of just kind of imposing our will, if you will. And I think that we kind of did that a lot today. I mean, they only hit .74, which is, I know that they're a pretty good team and they're much better than that. So I know that next time that we play them, they will play much better than what it was today. But I do have to give my girls a little bit of credit on kind of imposing our will and forcing them kind of away from the net, so that they were really kind of under the ball, rolling stuff over the top, just because of the pressure that we had given them.
So, Coach, you got some time this Saturday. How are you going to spend the rest of your day?
Well, it's my birthday, so I'm going to go out to dinner with my family, and then we'll figure this out the rest of this week.
There you go, Coach Close. Enjoy some birthday cake. Happy birthday to you and your team. Excellent victory, excellent performance out here in Mesa on the home court. That is Coach Sean Close as his Buccaneers, loud and proud in 3 sets, get it done in a big way. So the Buccaneers improve to 10-6 overall, 3-2 in conference play. And as I mentioned, they'll hit the road for 3 games starting next week, heading to Pacific Union on Thursday the 22nd, followed by a matchup Friday the 23rd at UC Merced, followed by a Saturday soiree on the road against Simpson. We appreciate you dialing us up here on the Buccaneers Sports Network. Once again, the Buccaneers loud and proud, knocking off St. Catherine in 3 sets. For all the good people in the Buccaneers sports department, the athletic department, doing great things on campus. I am Joe Pequeno from Bellbank Park. The Buccaneers, loud and proud, winning 3. Have a great Saturday, and we'll see you soon.